You didn't know I was going to put that on then, did you? Yeah, we always seem to forget about it. I mean, when we're like either streaming or anything, we just like completely forget to put that on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, guys, we are live at 4, of course. We got a bit of a late WWE Money in the Bank review, and
yes,
also
it is a bit of a late one, guys. We were gonna try and do this Raw review. We were gonna try and do it before last week's Raw and SmackDown, but we got kind of busy during the time, so yeah, it's a bit busy and all that.
Yeah.
So it's the reason why the review is a bit late.
Yeah, and I'm also going to be talking a little bit about the fallout with what happened on Raw and SmackDown and stuff as well.
And guys, if you are wondering what that noise actually is, it's just my fan. It's just a bit hot down here in the south. I mean, it's just been like really hot over the last like week or so. So really, just like have the fan on really. So yeah, that's the reason for that noise. So don't need to worry about it. It's just me fan I've got here next to me.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get the match card out that we had and then just the fallout of everything. So obviously I'll quickly go through the results for Money in the Bank. So on the kickoff show we had the Usos become the new SmackDown Tag Team Champions by beating Reign, Dominic Mysterio. We had, of course, Nikki Ash win.
And that was my pick as well.
Oh yeah, you got that right.
Pick.
Yeah,
that was my pick for the Money in the Bank, Nikki Ash.
Yeah, you got that one right.
The contract, and I was right as well.
Yeah, and then
Nikki
Ash won.
Well, that's a bit odd, even for me to get it right. Because guys, when it comes to like Money in the Bank contracts and things, I'm normally not exactly great. I mean, last year I did like a predictions with a mate at me college. We said this was around about March time. I said it was gonna be Dolph Ziggler winning the Money in the Bank briefcase. He said it was gonna be AJ Styles.
Yeah, that's what I said as well last year.
Yeah, and we got it like me and him got it.
I got the men's one right this year as well. I said.
Well, you got the men's one right, so we both got one right in the way of the briefcase matches, didn't we?
Yeah, so we both got one right. Yes, Nikki Ash won, and then obviously cashed in on Charlotte the night after, and then AJ Styles almost retained against the Viking Raiders. Bobby Lashley beat Kofi Kingston. Charlotte Flair became the new Raw Women's Champion. Big E became Mr. Money in the Bank, and Roman Reigns beat Edge afterwards with a distraction from Seth Rollins, and then John Cena coming out and of course really trying to really make a statement and really set a challenge to Roman Reigns.
Yeah, also guys, if you didn't know it, there was actually like right after SmackDown had gone off air, there was actually a secret match. There was actually a secret match taking place after SmackDown had gone off the air. It was a 6-man tag team match involving the Usos and Roman Reigns taking on the Mysterios and John Cena.
Oh, I heard about that, yeah.
Yeah, and the Mysterios and John Cena managed to get the win, with both of the Usos being pinned by Ray and John Cena.
Yeah.
So
I heard about that, yeah.
Also, guys, whilst we're on the subject of tag team titles, there is actually a tag team title match scheduled for Raw tonight, because when I was on watching SmackDown last Friday, well, this Friday just gone, really, they were advertising a Raw Tag Team title match between AJ Styles and Omos against the Viking Raiders on Raw tonight. So, yeah, going to be very, very interesting to see what happens between Viking Raiders and the Raw Tag Team Champions tonight. Could we have new tag champs? We'll have to wait and find out.
Yeah, that's gonna be a real interesting one coming up tonight. To be honest with you, of course, the Viking Raiders are getting their rematch against AJ Styles and Omos, so that's gonna be interesting. It'd be good if we could...
I actually thought that AJ Styles and Omos, they actually got kind of lucky in that Raw Tag Team title match at Money in the Bank, to be honest. Because I mean, really, the distraction there. I think if Eric hadn't gone over to Omos to stop him, I think Eric and Ivar would be the new Raw Tag Team Champions by now, to be honest. So I think AJ Styles and Omos, they got kind of lucky, really. I do. Yeah,
I agree that one was definitely really tight. It was a really good match as well, to be honest.
It was, no doubt about that.
Yeah, they've earned the rematch, obviously.
Pretty much all the matches on Money in the Bank, they were absolutely epic. I mean, seriously, you could never tell. I mean, really, you could never tell who was going to win the match. I mean, just one moment you see one superstar having a bit of a really good moment in the ring, and then next minute completely changes. You never know what's gonna happen next. You really didn't.
Yeah, like with that, what would you say? Like, what was your favorite match of the night?
Well, I think the favorite match of the night, I think, definitely has to be one of the two Money in the Bank ladder matches. I mean, just really, they were absolutely incredible, and they also had surprising results as well, with Nikki Ash and Big E coming out on top as well. But I think for me, what best one of the night definitely has to be the women's Money in the Bank contract ladder match. I mean, seriously, I mean, it was just absolutely incredible. It was an incredible matchup. With all 8 women in the ring at the same time, it's just really, it was that incredible a match, and really just had a really surprising ending with Nikki Ash managing to completely surprise the other contenders by climbing the ladder, and no one noticed her.
Yeah, that was a very interesting ending. We've never really seen that kind of ending before, actually.
No, we've never had. I mean, normally,
unique ending.
That sort of match, normally someone would have noticed her. Really, I think if Alexa Bliss hadn't been under those ladders, I think really Alexa Bliss would have taken Nikki Cross out. Perhaps Alexa Bliss might be Miss Money in the Bank, and she might have been the women's champion.
That's a big talking point, actually. Alexa Bliss getting stacked under the ladders by all the women in that match, actually.
Yeah, I mean, just absolutely incredible. I mean, also another thing, though, just another thing about that women's Money in the Bank contract ladder match, though. I mean, seriously. I mean, did you see what Alexa Bliss did to Zelina Vega?
Yeah.
I mean, seriously. I mean, it was like, as soon as she got Zelina Vega to go down, she went like right up and tried to get the briefcase. Fortunately for Zelina Vega, that Natalya and Tamina managed to stop her.
Yeah, that was. I mean, Alexa Bliss has been like doing all that kind of weird stuff to everyone like the past couple of weeks as well.
More like last couple of months, to be honest.
Oh yeah. That's the contender for the match of the night.
Interesting. I think question is also, I've been actually, you know, where that doll Alexa Bliss has got.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've been having a bit of a speculation, guys. I've got a theory on who Lily actually could be. I've really got a theory. I mean, if you don't mind, King Holes here.
Yeah, go on.
Don't mind. Right. My theory is here, guys, that, I mean, Alexa Bliss, she manages to control anyone, right? So I'm thinking with this Lily person that she manages somehow to get inside the wrestler's head, and then she's able to control them like that. I'm not exactly sure how she gets into her head. I mean, maybe she does something to literally just have the thought of Lily in their head, or something else, really. And again, with Lily, I actually might know who might be playing her. I think there's got to be one superstar, really, in the women's division that could play her. I think definitely it could be. I think definitely could see Sonya Deville possibly playing her. I mean, Sonya Deville, we haven't exactly seen her in the ring too many times over these last few months after what happened at SummerSlam last year. I mean, really, we haven't seen her in the ring at all. We've only seen her like a handful of times as the new authority figure alongside the WWE official Adam Pearce. So I'm thinking here that could Sonya Deville possibly be Alexa's little puppet doll, Lily?
Yeah, it could be actually. Could be.
That's my theory, guys. That's my theory.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, that's an interesting one actually, because it's interesting with all that stuff with the doll and how it's all working and stuff. Really.
Well, definitely something's happening with that doll. I mean, why Alexa Bliss has actually got something on the other contestants using Lily. I mean, before, was this before? What pay-per-view was it before? Before a certain one. Which one was it in the Thunderdome where Alexa Bliss and Lily managed to get inside the head of Baszler, and they had a match or something? What pay-per-view was it? It was the last one inside the Thunderdome.
Hell in a Cell, I think.
Oh, yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. Hell in a Cell. Yeah, definitely, really, with Lily. I mean, really, we don't know how this doll really works. And is it possible that really could, really, with Sonya Deville, as I say, could she be Lily, or could we actually see more of Reginald becoming Lily now that Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler have got rid of him?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Could that be a coincidence or something?
Yeah, it could be actually. Yeah, because also that's what happened on Raw. Of course, we did see, Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler turn on Reginald. Of course, after they lost their match.
Is it just, or are we missing something again here with Reginald? Is it like some sort of plan here by Baszler and Nia Jax? They get rid of Reginald, get rid of him, just because they lost. And could this just be some sort of plan here by WWE or by Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler?
There's definitely got to be something going on with him, I reckon, still.
Yeah, definitely. There's something going on. I mean, question is now, is this just how WWE going to stick with Baszler and Nia, or are they planning to break them up at some point like they did with Retribution and the Hurt Business?
Yeah, that's. Surely they've got to break up at some point because, like this time last year, I really wanted them in a match. Now I'm
I
not
mean,
sure about
those
that
two in a
idea.
match, it was just absolutely incredible. It's just absolutely incredible.
Yeah, I really do want to see them in a match. Actually, I'm
Yeah,
I'm
I
not sure
think if those
you know.
two break up, I think we'll definitely see those two have some sort of rivalry, and then it'll end up with those two having like some big match at either SummerSlam or Survivor Series, maybe.
They could do because also we did get some news
Or
coming
could
out
we
of
see it
this
in
week.
Extreme Rules?
Oh yeah,
Because Extreme
Also,
Rules is the next pay-per-view after SummerSlam, if we don't get WWE Payback like we had last year. I mean, literally Payback was right after SummerSlam. I mean, it's literally the next Sunday after SummerSlam.
Yeah, and also you did mention Survivor Series. Also the rumor is that we're going to see a return from The Rock this year at Survivor Series, and something could possibly happen between him and
There's
Roman.
been a huge rumor about that.
Yeah,
Been a
or possibly another thing going on with him and John
rumor.
Cena. I don't know, but that's a real interesting one. But like with Money in the Bank, my match of the night was the men's Money in the Bank leather match with Biggie winning, which was good. But I feel like the two big talking points coming out of the event are definitely the whole thing going on with Seth Rollins and Edge, and Roman Reigns and John Cena. Obviously,
I think definitely though.
getting involved
I'm
after Roman Reigns and Edge.
I'm thinking possibly could we see that match between Roman Reigns and John Cena made into a triple threat with involving Finn Balor in this somewhere?
Yeah, because obviously we saw on SmackDown, of course, Finn Balor's challenge being accepted by Roman Reigns and not John Cena's. I believe that Roman Reigns versus John Cena
probably have a huge thing to say about this come tonight.
But yeah, that's with Finn Balor. That's a whole very interesting thing with Finn Balor and Roman Reigns, or they might fight for. And the winner of that faces John Cena. We'll have to see.
Or
that's a real interesting one.
Is it a possibility that what they could do is instead of having like a triple threat, we see like Finn Balor and John Cena have like a match to determine who faces Roman Reigns at SummerSlam, like the winner faces Roman Reigns at SummerSlam. That kind of thing.
That'd be good actually if we could see that. I'd quite like to see John Cena versus Finn Balor actually. I feel like that'd be very good.
I mean, it'd definitely be interesting. It would also be a first time ever sort of matchup.
That might be even better. Another like first time ever match, which of course people love seeing, and that's also what we'll get with Seth and Edge. It's a dream match, and it's a first time ever match as well. And obviously that rivalry is going all the way back from till 2014 as well. So it's like what is that, 8 years in the making, I think, as well, that whole rivalry. Obviously in 2014 Edge wasn't able to compete, and now of course he will be able to compete against Seth Rollins, and we look to see that at SummerSlam, and that'll be really exciting to see that as well. And also
guys, one thing, just like, I mean, seriously, I can't believe what's happened with Orton. I mean, he's just like completely disappeared off the scene. I mean, he was like in that tag team battle royale. He was supposed to be in the Money in the Bank contract, like the triple threat last chance match to see who would be that last person from Raw going to Money in the Bank, and just like completely gone otherwise.
Yeah, he's rumored to be back, I think, in about 2 weeks' time. But it's a rumor though.
Rumors about him coming back next week, possibly. I mean, it's either a rumor or perhaps that's been something there about Randy Orton. But another big question, talking about whilst we're on the subject of returns, I think really two returns we really have to see. No, three returns we really have to see coming. I think really have to see the Fiend definitely making a return.
Yeah.
Sasha Banks definitely returning and challenging Bianca Belair for the SmackDown Women's Championship. And Becky Lynch possibly challenging Nikki Cross at SummerSlam as well.
Yeah, that's gonna be interesting, of course, because you've got that thing going on, of course. Like if Sasha Banks returns, that'd be fantastic to see a rematch between her and Bianca Belair at SummerSlam.
It would. It would.
We saw a pretty match with them earlier on in the year, and I reckon the second match would be even better.
Yeah, I think Bianca Belair and Sasha Banks at WrestleMania 37, it was just absolutely an incredible matchup between those two. I mean, just what those two absolutely put into that match, it was incredible, and really hope we can see a Sasha Banks versus Bianca Belair too, and then when Bayley comes back, possibly see a Sasha Banks versus Bayley for the SmackDown Women's Championship, maybe.
Yeah, it could do. Yeah, that'd be another good one. Obviously, they could possibly still have a bit of unfinished business with those two as well. Actually,
yeah, there's definitely unfinished business between Bianca Belair and Bayley as well.
Also, on Raw, something that we do need to talk about was Keith Lee's return and him absolutely being
Keith Lee, yeah. I think Keith Lee returning, that is massive for Monday Night Raw. I mean, just like when Keith Lee came in around August last year, like towards the end of August last year, when he came in, he was absolutely incredible. I mean, defeating Randy Orton in his very first match as a member of the main roster. I mean, it was absolutely incredible to see what Keith Lee was capable of. And again, it will just be even more incredible to see him back. I mean, definitely looks like that taking him off TV looks like it's done him the world of good. WWE really have made him into this brand new wrestler. Definitely nothing of the old Keith Lee. Definitely into something new. And maybe we see this new Keith Lee possibly getting a title opportunity upcoming.
Yeah, of course, also after Bobby Lashley defeated Keith Lee in a decent match, we saw Goldberg come out and, of course, challenge Bobby Lashley. Lots of people aren't exactly happy with that, of course. I mean, personally, I wanted to see Bobby Lashley against another opposition. But, yeah, Bobby Lashley versus Goldberg. It'd be good. It'd be a good win for Bobby Lashley. I'm very confident that Bobby Lashley would beat him, of course. But, yeah, that's it's not exactly a match that I'm really excited for, but a match that I am excited for, a rivalry that's developing on Raw, is of course Jinder Mahal versus Drew McIntyre as well. Obviously, we're probably going to get that at SummerSlam, and I'll be loving to see that match between Drew McIntyre and Jinder Mahal. Obviously, they go back through the years as well. Quite a big history between the two.
Yeah, there's huge history between those two. I mean, really, former members of of 3MB, and also those two, really going way back, and just really absolutely shocking to see what Drew McIntyre did to Shanky on a episode of Raw quite recently. Actually, if I remember rightly, there's a photo of it somewhere.
Oh yeah, I saw something on their Instagram earlier.
Yeah, hang on a second, I can quickly get that up on Instagram. I'm just really looking at that now, if I can find it. If I can find that photo, hopefully I'll be able to find it. Oh, it's gotta be here.
It was absolutely battered as well, though, with what Drew did to him after a very vicious
photo? Where is that photo? Hang on a second, I'll try and look on McIntyre. See, maybe he'll have it. Oh no, that was last. Oh, that's the last time he's in Texas. Yeah, that's not exactly what I'm looking for. Oh, where is that photo? Swear it was there. Have you found it?
I'm trying to find it. Oh yeah, I've got it.
Right, what is it on?
It's on their Instagram.
Yeah, I'm looking at Instagram now, but can't find it anywhere.
It's like, I think it's like a third recent post. I got it there.
The recent post. Hang on. What was that one? That was on WWE, was it?
Yeah.
Well, I've literally just tried looking for it. Oh, hang on, I found it. Yeah, I found it just now. And actually, let's quickly just share this. Let me just share the screen quickly, guys. I'm just going to share the screen very briefly, just to show you sort of marks that Drew McIntyre did to the guy. Right. Okay, if you guys can see that. Can you see that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the sort of damage that Drew McIntyre did to Shanky last week. As you can see there, that is the sort of damage he did. Look at that.
Yeah.
That is why a steel chair is one of the most vicious weapons used in WWE. I mean, seriously, is that brutal? And getting hit by 20 and getting hit with it 20 times, that's even more brutal. Actually, there's another shot here. Let's have a look. Yeah, again, you can see it even more brutal from this shot on his right shoulder. As you can see just around there, it's even more brutal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oof.
But yeah, some vicious stuff there, and
yeah, that is just absolutely brutal. Though. That is seriously a very brutal effort. That really is.
Yeah, what I'm thinking is though, possibly in the next couple of weeks, we could see Shanky. Wait, what's the other one called? Who's with Shanky?
Yeah, Shanky. That was it.
Shanky and wait, what's the other guy called again?
Shanky. Hang on.
I forgot what the other guy
was him? What was the other one?
like Shanky and whoever he's with against Drew McIntyre in a handicap match.
WWE Shanky.
So I was thinking, I totally forgot the other guy's name though.
Oh, hang on. He's called Veer.
Oh right, yeah.
It's like VEER. That's how.
Right. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like those two versus Drew McIntyre in a handicap match in the next couple of weeks.
Definitely. I mean, really, I think we could see at SummerSlam. Definitely. I mean, if Drew manages to put Jinder behind him, perhaps maybe Drew McIntyre and Jinder Mahal. Perhaps they might be able to get themselves into a United States Championship opportunity against Sheamus at SummerSlam, maybe.
Oh, yeah, and then of course Drew McIntyre still got their history with Sheamus. That'd be interesting to see a United States Championship match with those two in it. To be honest,
I mean, the last time we saw those two have a match together was Fastlane earlier this year, the pay-per-view before WrestleMania, the final stop on the way to WrestleMania it was, and just really how that match was, it was just so brutal. It was just the most brutal match I'd seen.
Yes, it's a very enjoyable match. I mean, those two in their matches that they had, they never really did disappoint, to be honest. So it was very entertaining to see.
Yeah, and if you recall, Sheamus, he was actually in the Elimination Chamber match as well.
Oh yeah, he was.
Yes, officially, if I remember rightly, he came out last.
Yeah, I think he did. Yes. So that'd be very interesting to see if we can get another feud between those two, Drew McIntyre and Sheamus.
Oh yeah, it'd be very good. But seriously though, I mean, I'm just gonna show it one more time. Literally gonna show it one more time, guys. Seriously.
Scroll across to the first photo.
If you don't want to get that sort of damage done to you, you really need to stay away from Drew McIntyre when he has a steel chair, because that's the sort of damage he can really do.
Yeah, wait, scroll to the first one, then you see how angry.
Yeah, I'll scroll to the first photo, or do you mean the third?
Yeah, like the very first one.
Very first one, all right. Like there.
Yeah, that one's good. And then Jinder's looking like he wants a bit of payback on Drew.
Yeah, possibly, but I think
we the elbow as well on that one. His elbow is damaged as well.
With the way these two are going, I could see those two tonight in either a no holds barred match or a false count anywhere match. That's how badly I can see it just going.
Yeah.
I can just see it going into that sort of match after what Drew did last week and what Jinder did at Money in the Bank, costing Drew his place and his chance to actually get in the contract. So I think definitely Drew, it'll be interesting to see what he can do if he has a match against Jinder Mahal tonight.
Yeah, the match between those two is 100% going to be brutal. The Drew McIntyre versus Jinder Mahal match. That's definitely going to be brutal.
I agree.
I'm really excited for that one, to be honest.
Yeah, but I'm thinking one other thing. If Jinder's got those two big bodyguards of his, Veer and Shanky, could Drew possibly get like two big bodyguards or something? Or get like two men.
I reckon Drew would quite like to fight on his own, though, to be honest.
What?
I reckon Drew would want to fight on his own.
Or
I'm gonna do it by myself.
possibly, could we have it as like, it'll be like Drew and Jinder like actually involved in the match, but could we just see it where, like, for instance, Keith Lee and are there any more big guys on Raw except Omos? Don't think Omos will want to come down there and do anything.
No.
Are there any more big guys on Raw?
Strowman might come back.
Well, there's been rumours of him, but
yeah, right now there's only really Keith Lee who can.
Wait a minute. Hang on. Now that's an idea. That's a possibility. I mean, if he gets Keith Lee, could he also get a little bit of help from Goldberg?
Possibly. Oh yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, we're going to. I mean, if Goldberg's serious about the Bobby Lashley thing and going for the WWE Championship, could we possibly see Goldberg doing various appearances on Raw before SummerSlam on Saturday the 21st?
Possibly, yeah. Be interesting, that one.
Yeah, it really will be. Very, very interesting indeed.
That'd be a real brutal one. I feel like I also feel like a real proper brutal one as well would be Seth Rollins versus Edge as well. Though I feel like that would also be very
good. Just after what those two have done to each other, I mean, Edge being cost the Universal Championship to Seth Rollins. I mean, Seth Rollins managing to cost Edge the Universal Championship because of super kick, what the referee didn't notice, just caught Edge completely off guard, and really Roman took advantage, really.
Yeah. Yeah, and then obviously we got the return from John Cena as well. And those two obviously have a great match, but obviously you got Finn Balor in the background, as we did mention earlier on as well. But yeah, we got some. I think we got 3 really big matches, kind of already really set up for SummerSlam, really. Which of course, Drew McIntyre versus Jinder, and then we've got Edge versus Seth and Roman versus John,
and Bobby Lashley versus Goldberg.
Oh yeah, you've got that as well, and then possibly AJ Styles and Omos versus RK Bro if Randy Orton eventually makes an appearance and comes back.
Oh yeah, be interesting to see that. Also, hang on, maybe if Orton and hang on. Oh, I've got another thing that's just popped into my head. I mean, definitely the Fiend. I'm thinking here that the Fiend probably isn't done with Randy Orton yet, not by a long shot. And I'm thinking that the Fiend will probably somehow appear. He'll appear again if Randy Orton and Matt Riddle, they really get into a Raw Tag Team title match, as you say. Could the Fiend possibly pop up and attack AJ Styles and cost them the match, or he attacks Randy?
Yeah, got some interesting ones there with everything going on with that and stuff. But yeah, there's a lot of that interesting stuff going on. To be honest with you, I mean, you never know what could happen with all of that, to be honest with you. But yeah, we got some real interesting stuff going on at this moment in time with just what could happen with the Fiend and Alexa Bliss. It could be any interesting. I reckon it possibly could be coming to an end quite soon with this whole Alexa Bliss thing. To be honest with you, once we just get to the whole bottom of it, really. But yeah, as we say, we got some real big feuds set up for SummerSlam, and it was mentioned, and I believe Stephanie McMahon said that this could possibly be one of the biggest events. That this will probably be the biggest event of 2021 as well. So
yes.
yeah,
Also, guys,
really
I'm just officially having a look on the Instagram page again, and they say apparently it was announced that WWE will be kicking off 2022 in Atlanta on Saturday, January the 1st, marking the first time that a WWE pay-per-view event will be held on New Year's Day. So definitely looks like we're going to be getting a new pay-per-view by the sounds of it. But the question is, again, what is it going to be? I mean, is it going to be WWE bringing back New Year's Revolution, or could we possibly see a different pay-per-view, possibly like built on the same principles as New Year's Revolution?
Yeah, that's really interesting. That there's a pay-per-view on New Year's Day.
Yeah.
I really do wonder what they're going to do for that, actually.
Yeah, I think definitely be interesting for us, because I mean, literally, we'd be like literally right on it, wouldn't we? Because I'm thinking here. We got a SummerSlam 2021 coming up on the Saturday. That'll be our first pay-per-view actually doing it on a Saturday instead of the Sunday. And now we know that there's going to be a WWE pay-per-view happening on Saturday, the 1st of January 2022. So, yeah, definitely going to be interesting to see what pay-per-view WWE are thinking of here, calling that one that's going to happen on New Year's Day.
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out what fuse are going to do for that, to be honest. But yeah, that's really interesting, to be honest with you.
Yeah. Also one other thing. Yeah, I'm just thinking, right? But also, for that weekend, like from the 20th to the 22nd, right?
Yeah.
You do know they've announced that there's going to be an NXT Takeover 36 happening on the Sunday.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be real. That's gonna be good, because we've got SmackDown on the Friday, SummerSlam on the Saturday.
SummerSlam on Saturday, and then the Takeover on the Sunday,
and then we got Raw
on the Monday night,
and then we got NXT on the Tuesday night. So
exactly. Ooh, blimey! It's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. I'm telling you that now. Ooh.
Yeah.
SummerSlam weekend is going to be interesting.
Yeah.
All right. Blimey. Is that everything, or what?
Wait. Before we end, should we just quickly say the feud that we're probably most excited for that's probably coming up for SummerSlam and stuff?
Yeah, go on. Yeah, why not?
Yeah. Obviously, my one would probably be Roman Reigns versus John Cena, because obviously John Cena is probably Roman Reigns' biggest match so far, to be honest with you. And if Roman Reigns wins against probably the People's Champion John Cena, then that would be absolutely massive for him.
Isn't that The Rock?
Oh yeah, the People's Champion is The Rock. Got mixed up there.
Don't you mean the leader of the C Nation?
Yeah, yes. I mean, yeah, like if Roman beats John, I call him the most well-known wrestler. He's like the most well-known wrestler. That's massive for Roman Reigns.
Try again. Yeah, try again with that, shall we?
Yeah, if Roman Reigns beats the most well-known wrestler, that's at the moment probably John Cena and The Rock, but we'll say it's John Cena. But yeah, if Roman can beat him, then that'd be massive. But if John Cena wins, then he's a 17-time world champion. So yeah, and we've got a good feud going on here between the two as well, with some past great matches as well. And yeah, that'd be really interesting for this one.
I have to agree. I think though, I mean, although as you said, John Cena versus Roman Reigns is going to be definitely going to be an interesting feud between the two. I think that my most exciting feud that I'm actually looking forward to seeing about is the one between Jinder Mahal and Drew McIntyre. I mean, those two over these recent weeks. I mean, 2 weeks before Money in the Bank, Jinder stole Drew's sword. Then McIntyre attacked Jinder's motorcycle. Then at Money in the Bank, Drew was cost his chance in the Money in the Bank briefcase because of Veer, Shanky, and Jinder attacking him, and then Drew using that steel chair to really hurt Shanky there, as I saw via the Instagram photo of Shanky there. I think this rivalry between Drew McIntyre and Jinder Mahal is going to be so interesting to watch. Two former members of 3MB going right at each other. I think it's going to be a really, really interesting feud to watch, and I'm really excited to see how this feud is going to continue building up towards SummerSlam.
Yeah, that one's going to be really interesting. Obviously, we'll probably see a lot more of that one going down tonight as well, of course. In my opinion, at this moment in time, that is probably the standout feud on Raw: Drew McIntyre versus Jinder Mahal. That's the standout feud on Raw at the moment, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think the one on SmackDown, as you said, will be the Roman Reigns John Cena one, but the one on Raw definitely will be the Drew McIntyre Jinder Mahal rivalry. I think that one will really go right down to the wire. I think this rivalry is going to be insane. It's going to be brutal, but it's going to be so interesting to watch over on Monday Night Raw.
Yes, it's going to be really interesting. But yeah, we got some interesting views coming up, and yeah, it's all going to be interesting to see what goes down this week.
Yeah, it will be interesting to see what happens on Raw and SmackDown tonight and on Friday as well. So definitely going to be a very interesting week to see what happens, really.
Yeah, anyway, there might be a few returns this week as well, which would be interesting.
Oh, yeah, definitely be a few more. Hey, imagine if Becky returns tonight.
That's what I was kind of thinking, yeah.
That would be brilliant.
I think that's definitely the one we're waiting for at the moment, really.
Oh, definitely. I think if Becky returns to Raw, that will be a huge boost for the women's division. I mean, it's been lacking of late, and I think if Becky really comes back, she'll really boost that women's division. As for SmackDown, I think that's also lacking on the women's division. And I think
the women's division
Sasha Banks, when she returns, I think again, that'll boost the women's division over on SmackDown.
Yeah, we got some interesting stuff, but yeah, should we wrap it up here?
Yep, we shall wrap it up. Yeah,
but yeah,
I've got Twitch streams to do.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, we've got a lot of interesting things coming up overall, and yeah, we're gonna end it here.
Yeah, we're gonna end it here, guys. Oof. Very, very interesting, I thought. Tonight's stream definitely was a very lively debate, I thought.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Has been.
Yeah, definitely a very lively debate. Anyway, wrap it up here, I think.
Anyway, thank you for watching, and
also guys, do not forget to like the stream and also smash the subscribe button, and make sure you have the notification bell on so you don't miss any future videos or streams on this channel. And also guys, in the ways of pay-per-views and everything, we will keep you updated, because we're not exactly sure on 2 pay-per-views at the minute. We're still not exactly clear if we're going to be getting a Payback this year, if we're going to be getting Payback again like last year, and also on Clash of Champions or Night of Champions. We're still not exactly sure when the date is for that. So we'll be keeping you updated on that.
Yeah. Anyway, we're gonna end it here. Thanks for watching this video, and speak to you all soon. Thanks for watching, guys.
Yep, thanks for watching, guys. Bye bye.